Welcome to episode 24 of Polite Talk Podcast. This is your host, Bobby Polite. And today I'm going to talk about why I'm still playing Pokemon Go. Yeah, are you still playing Pokemon Go? Let me know, dude. um, yeah, I am still playing Pokemon Go. It's been like, okay, wow, I should know this, but it's been like freaking, what is this, the sixth year? It's been like 5 or 6 years, bro, since the game's come out. Um, I don't remember exactly what year it was. Honestly, I should have probably done that homework before starting to record this. But it's been a freaking while, dude. Okay? I don't think I've ever played a game this consistently. You know what I mean? Now, I will admit, I haven't played, let's say it's 6 years, that it's been out. I haven't played all 6 years. I will say the moment it first came out, I mean, we already knew. If you played Pokemon Go when it first came out, which you did for sure, um, you know what I'm talking about. That was a freaking phenomenon, dude. It reminded me the level of hype people had for Pokemon Go was the level of hype I remember as a kid when Pokemon came out, like when it first came out. Um, yeah, I remember when I was a kid, man, in New York, literally just freaking the cards, the games, the shirts, the toys. It was just a freaking drug, dude. Pokemon was like a freaking literally an epidemic. Like it was just everywhere. It was so popular. Um, I even went to go watch the first movie in theaters with like older kids, because my dad, we knew them, and my dad let me go with them. And then I watched the second movie in theaters with my dad as well. With my dad, so that was great. But basically, when Pokemon Go came out, dude, I still remember, dude. Even my sisters that have never played, that have barely played Pokemon, the games when they came out, and they just, they were hyped as all hell to freaking go catch some Pokemon. Literally, they would call me. They'd be like, "Let's go get some Pokemon." I was like, "Hell yeah, let's do it." Yeah, dude, it was so much fun when it first came out. It really was. And honestly, after that, I think when they announced, I stopped playing for a while. After, I don't know how long I would say I was like super into it. Like, I don't know if it was weeks or months, but after a while, it just kind of died down. And I remember when the second gen was announced, it kind of ignited a lot of the fans again. Not like not a lot of the um like people that kind of just jumped on because, Pokemon Go, and the Gen 1ers sort of people were the more casual fans, weren't really attracted to Gen 2, I feel. But Gen 2 was very appealing to someone like me. Um, and I know throughout the years that Pokemon Go's been out, like I've jumped back in every now and then with like a major update. I know I've been doing that every now and then. Um, but fast forward to today, I have literally logged into the game every single day, like for the last, I want to say like 6 months. Like it's been a it's been several months that I've been like logging in and logging in. Like I remember 2 years ago, when I was in South Carolina. I kind of jumped back in again and like pretty hardcore as well. And then after that, I like kind of took a little break, but then I'd like jump in again pretty seriously. And then it wasn't until like a year ago or 6 months ago that I like all my buddies like, and I kept finding more people that like more friends that I had that were playing it, and I was like, "What the hell? You play Pokemon Go? Are you serious? You still playing Pokemon Go?" And so it just kind of like it kind of becoming more. It became more of a snowball effect where like I just kept finding more people that were playing it and like adding friends and I mean compared to a lot of people, I'm sure I don't have many friends on the Pokemon Go app. And if I intentionally like asked all of my friends or people that I know, I'm sure I would get like dozens upon dozens of friends, that are still playing that I know, or people that I know that are still playing. But I'm not like actively searching for these people. It's just my inner circle of friends. I like slowly keep finding out that like some of them are still playing or are playing or you know blah 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 whatever it is. So I think that's also kind of helped me to like still be playing today, for example. But I think another thing too is I got to a point where now it's like I'm level 34 right now. I know it's not as high as some people are, but it's pretty high. Like um, like and I'm still like I said every single day I'm going in. I try and spin Pokestops, but I'm like I live in a spot where there's like a gym right outside of like the freaking circle of like, you know, the radius of my trainer. And so I don't have the advantage of just like, spinning that gym every day and or whatever. I mean, I basically do because when I leave work and come back, I can do it, but still, it's I don't know. I don't always think about it when I'm on my way home or going to work or whatever. So it just kind of becomes basically I don't do it every day. What I do every day, besides do, is I actually do 3 times a day at least. Yeah. How many times do you do in a day? Um, yeah, because a lot of people don't do that much. Yeah, so kind of crazy. For me at least, that's crazy. Like if I don't poop more than once a day, it's weird. You know. Anyway, so yeah, but what I do every single day is log in, catch some Pokemons, and just by doing that, I'll get some challenges done. I'll see if I can, level up or make my Pokemon stronger or um, my buddy at least that I'm walking around with. That's another thing. I have my Pokemon Go running in the background at all times. So basically, I can count my steps and I can get candy and hatch eggs, and all that fun stuff. Um, I haven't spent any money on Pokemon Go since like it was first out. Like I remember I think honestly I probably spent a total of like $60 on the game. Um, when it first came out ish around that time. But I haven't spent a dime, for years. Um, and I haven't had to. So yeah. The other thing is too, I also well now it's been more than 6 months, but last May it almost been a year. Last May I started traveling like crazy to different states for my job. I've traveled to Pennsylvania and Chicago and Atlanta, and and before that I was in South Carolina, and I was doing that for legit from May to like November or December of 2021. and almost every single week, like, or at least like, you know, 3 weeks or 2 weeks in a row in a month. Like, I was traveling a crap ton basically, and yeah, I also took advantage of that, and I played Pokemon Go, and I, log on when I got to the hotel, or when I go to a restaurant or whatever it was. I'd log on, catch some Pokemon, spin some stops, blah blah blah. Sometimes I'd do raids with my buddies, um, and yeah, I mean, I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it, and then recently, I've actually been like actually doing more raids than I used to, and it's funny because actually just like a month ago, my buddies and I were doing the a couple different raids. It was like the Johto event or whatever, and we did a Raikou raid, and after we killed it or beat it, um, mine happened to be a freaking shiny, bro, and I caught it, and it's a freaking 3 star. So I'm so proud. After that, we fought a Ho-Oh, which we also beat, and we caught. That one was just a 2 star, normal Ho-Oh, whatever. But the other one, we did another Ho-Oh raid, and that one was shiny and a 3 star, and I caught it. So I'm very proud of myself. Basically, I have two awesome shiny legendary Pokemon, and then I caught an Entei in the wild. Well, not in the wild. I did that one challenge. If you guys played a couple weeks ago or a month or so ago, the legendary dogs or cats, I guess, would appear in the wild, and catching them was basically impossible. But if you took a snapshot of the legendary, dog slash cat, I say dog because everyone calls them legendary dogs, but really they're legendary cats. I mean, even the freaking whatever the director or whatever of Pokemon literally came out and said that, like, Suicune is a leopard, and Raikou's obviously a tiger, and Entei's a lion. Which is funny because Suicune looks nothing like a leopard at all. Like, that looks more of a dog than anything else, but whatever. Whatever. He still looks cool. Even though his stats suck. He's like a defensive type of Pokemon, which sucks because he's so cool looking. He's the coolest one of the three, and he happens to have the suckiest attack stats. He's basically just a wall, but whatever, that's just how he is. That's how he was made. Um, yeah, and then let's see here. Yeah, so I've been really enjoying it. Still playing every single day. Catching Pokemons, playing with my friends. I've also been kind of, I've also been kind of secretly competitive with it, like with my buddies, because out of like my main friends, we were all roughly around the same level, except for like, you know, one or two of my buddies. Um, and I think I also kind of took it as like a secret competition where I was like, I'm gonna get ahead of all you guys because I want to, and I finally have gotten ahead of them because basically we were playing pretty hardcore a couple months ago, like all my friends, like super hardcore every day. We would even get together and go. Well, this was more than a this was last year for sure, like in the summer. But we would get together and go like to park and just like, walk around and do blah blah blah, catch Pokemon and do raids and all that. We haven't done that in a while. I'm sure we're probably gonna do that this year as well. Now that it's getting nicer outside, but the point is, I kept consistently playing, whereas they kind of stopped. Um, so anyway, and yeah, and I'm getting, I got to 34, and they're like level 33 and 32 and all that, which is fine. Like, it's great, good for them. I'm a little bit higher than them, but that's fine. I still have buddies. I have a buddy that's 36. I have a buddy that's like 37 or 38 or something. Like, I actually have two buddies that are 36. So, I'm not as, strong as they are, but I'm getting there, bro. Oh, and I got a buddy. I think he's 40. Yeah, level 40. But basically, I'm still having a good time playing Pokemon Go, dude. Like my Pokemon are pretty strong. I have pretty high CP Pokemon, mostly because I've just been training them up and training them up. I mean, like freaking, getting candies for them, like walking them, evolving them, being very patient with the process, and then eventually getting more candies and making them stronger, and then more candies. Right now, my buddy is a Metagross, which I got Metagross a while ago, but I realized that all of my strongest Pokemon, which are like CP like 3600 and 3700 and 3400 and blah blah blah, are all dragon types. And so I need to change up the variety a bit. And so that's why I basically chose my Metagross, and I was like, okay, he's got the potential at the level I'm currently at right now to get to like 3,800 or something. And so I'm going to make him, my buddy, and then level him up to his peak as far as I can. And yeah, that's what I've been doing with Metagross. I've also got a Rampardos I'm really happy about. I think Rampardos looks way sick as a Pokemon. I've never really used them in a game. Like I just barely started like EV training him in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, but like I didn't really use him that much. I kind of want to use him in like the Battle Tower if I ever like kind of get back into Brilliant Diamond like more seriously. But but right now the two Pokemon that I want to cuz Rampardos can also make it up to like almost 4,000 basically CP. And so at the current level I'm at. So yeah, so that's why I also want to work on him. So basically Metagross and him, and then my more permanent Pokemon that I want to have for sure be my strongest of all time is my shiny Ho-Oh, eventually. And then also a Raikou. Basically, I've got a lot of work ahead of me, but I know it's a patience game. I just got to keep logging in every day, making sure I got my kilometers in, um, and then getting those candies and leveling up the Pokemon and blah 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 blah, and just keep working at it. So, but it's a fun process. I very much enjoy the process. Logging in, catching some Pokemon, getting some XP, getting more Stardust, blah blah blah. Um, so yeah, it's been a good time, and I'm still enjoying it. Oh, I know I haven't mentioned it out at all in the last 18 minutes that I've been talking, but if you are curious, I am Team Instinct. So yeah, if you're not Instinct, bro, we got a problem, Dad. I'm kidding. Most of my friends are Team Instinct. I think it's mostly because when we first started playing, we were like, dude, Team Instinct, totally, totally Team Instinct. Um, but then, I had a couple buddies that I didn't know that were playing until later on, and then I'd find out that they were either Mystic or Valor, and I was like, dude, you guys suck. But most of my friends are Team Instinct, so. But yeah, it's a good time, dude. I very much enjoy the game. Um, me and my buddies randomly still do raids every now and then. The Alola event has been fun as well, catching freaking Gen 6 Pokemon. Or sorry, Gen 7. Woof, we're already at Gen 7. That's crazy. Gen 7 so quickly. Um, but yeah, it's been a good time. I very much enjoy it. I really like the game. It's a cool concept. It's kind of, I mean, it's got its depth like to the game itself, but really it's a very basic concept. It's like Dragon Quest. I'm talking about literally my favorite franchise. I can talk about Dragon Quest all day, every day, and I can bring back topics to Dragon Quest easily. But basically, it's like Dragon Quest because Dragon Quest is a JRPG, but the thing is, it's not it's a very basic JRPG, like turn-based RPG in the sense of like it's got like the game mechanics and like the like gameplay and all that is It's pretty easy stuff. Like anyone should be able to really pick it up and understand it. But the appeal of it is not so much the gameplay, but more of like the visuals. The story's very fun. It's very like silly, and it's just a good time. And then there actually is quite a bit of depth, but it's not very complex, you know. And that's what I'm comparing it to. I'm comparing the depth of Dragon Quest to Pokemon Go. It's basically what I'm trying to do. If I don't know if you understand it or not, but um, excuse me. So anyway, I've also done like a lot of trainer battles and stuff. Well, not trainer battles, but the Go leagues, the Pokemon Go leagues, which has also been fun. I've got like a couple teams for each, you know, ranking. So yeah, I've realized, like, for example, my first Pokemon that I made like the strongest of strongest was a Piplup, which obviously now is a Napoleon. But I realized like the limit to Empoleon's CP is pretty low. I mean, not necessarily super low, but it's like an average Pokemon, you know? And so, and I just kind of realized, because I started collecting all the starters and eventually I wanted to raise them all up and make them stronger, blah, blah, blah. But now with the starters, I basically just have a couple where I make them as strong as possible just because I see a lot of them and I have a lot of candies for them. But a lot of them, like for example, my Charizard, 3-star Charizard, I've got a 3-star Torterra, I've got a 3-star Venusaur, but I keep them all at like CP 24.99, for example. Charizard's 24.99. And then there's Torterra's 24.95. And they're all just kind of in that range, and that's it. I'm keeping them there, you know, for that league, and that's it, dude. So yeah, I did the same thing with like a couple Pokemon in the 1500 range, you know what I mean? And so, um, so yeah, so I just, I, you know, rather not waste Stardust. Because that's the thing. When you get higher leveled, what you lack the most of is Stardust. Like, Stardust is a very fine commodity. So basically, that's why I got to keep catching Pokemon every day, getting a little bit of Stardust at a time, and keep catching and doing events and doing this and that and blah, blah, blah. And the Stardust builds up, and then you waste it on one Pokemon. Well, you don't waste it, but you know what I mean. You spend it way quicker than how you make it. So anyway, that's just how it is. But yeah, it's a good time, dude. I very much enjoy it. I'm still enjoying it. Let me know if you guys are enjoying it. That's basically the end of that segment. Let me know if you guys like this video by hitting that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you want to keep up to date with all the episodes. If you're listening to me on whatever audio podcast version you're listening to me on, thank you very much. I appreciate you very much. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about what I'm playing / watching. So if you want to stick around for a little longer, totally up to you, dudes. So, what am I playing? I mean, besides Pokemon Go, obviously. Okay, I know I've talked about this every single week so far, but Dragon Quest VIII. I finally got to the Dragovian Sanctuary. I beat the Lord of the Dragovians. And, yeah, now I just got to basically collect a little bit more, you know, mini medals. And I want to finish all of Cameron's Codex. And after I do all of that, I'm going to try and do the Dragovian trial and, like, get the sweet armor that you can get, supposedly. Basically, I want to, like, try and 100% this game, or at least just do, like, a crap ton on it. I've already done more in this game, in this playthrough, than I've done in my first playthrough. So that's already a, you know, huge plus. Like, for example, I've got Mori. I didn't have Mori in my last playthrough of this game. So that's already a huge step forward. Yeah. And then in terms of like mini medals, and Cameron's Codex, I'm pretty sure I've got more in this playthrough than my last one. Because this playthrough, I've been trying to be more thorough as well. And so, and I think I've been doing a pretty good job. So I've been really enjoying it. I think it's either 70 or 80 hours into this playthrough. And so, yeah, I've been playing this game quite a bit, dude. And I'm still enjoying it. Um, so yeah, I've been thinking of what I'm gonna play after this playthrough. After Dragon Quest VIII, I like put it down for sure, and I think I might start Dragon Quest VII, which that is a huge investment as well. Um, that game for sure, I'm gonna need to put in more than 100 hours, so that'll take me a freaking while to actually finish. But I want to do the same thing with that game. I want to find all the mini medals. I want to find, get the best. I want my main character to be a hero, all my other characters to be champions, and yeah, yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Um, yeah, good stuff. Besides that, besides Dragon Quest VIII, I played a little bit of Arceus yesterday and today. I didn't get to play much, to be honest, so I didn't really do much in the game. But I played a little bit of it, and then I'm still watching Jujutsu Kaisen, which has been really fun. I've been enjoying that quite a bit, and I'm still, watching Dragon Quest Die every week. Um, the older episodes, sorry, because I'm still doing I do my channel Dragon Quest Boppy, if you didn't know, Dragon Quest Boppy, if you're interested in seeing me talk about Dragon Quest Die basically as of right now. But I'm watching the older episodes every single week, reacting to them, reviewing them, and I'm also reading all the manga chapters, so it's a good time. um, but the new episodes of Dragon Quest Die, unfortunately, are still on pause because of this Toei animation hack. And same with One Piece. So I have been kind of obligated not to keep up with those things like I usually do. So anyway, they'll come back. I think One Piece is. If One Piece hasn't already come back, it's going to come back next week, I'm sure. Or this week, I guess. But anyway, yeah. So I think that's basically it. Also, if you've noticed, my last upload for the video version, my audio version comes out Tuesday mornings. That's like what's happening, Sometimes they might trickle in depending on the app or the website it gets uploaded on. It might trickle in throughout the week, and instead of Tuesday, it comes out Wednesday or Thursday or whatever. But I do upload these. Technically, I upload them Monday night, and I schedule them to be public Tuesday mornings. So, but video version, I've been doing Fridays as the. Sorry, I just was playing with my mic on my chest. Well, I guess more of my stomach. So hopefully then it did. Hopefully that didn't mess up the audio too bad. Sorry about that, guys that are listening. Yeah, but basically what I was trying to say is I'm starting to upload the video versions on Wednesday mornings. So yeah, hopefully that works out. But now I think I might actually upload them. Yeah, no, I'm going to stick to Wednesday. I was going to say Thursday, but I'm going to stick to Wednesday. But anyways, that's basically it for this episode. I really appreciate you guys listening in. Let me know if you have any comments on any of the stuff that I talked about. If you're still playing Pokemon Go, when you start playing, what your team is, why are you still playing it? If you still are, why you stopped playing it? Let me also know, dude, what you're playing currently. You know what I mean? Are you playing anything I'm playing by chance? If not, that's all good. But anyway, that's basically it. So this is Poppy, polite, and we out. See you guys soon. Peace.